What's up, beautiful people? Padres take the series 2-1 against the Dodgers, baby. What a win today. Two really good wins in the series, both coming from behind. Just an absolutely great series, especially against those fucking asshole Dodgers. We're going to look at the series a little bit. A lot of really timely hitting, competitive baseball. Masterclass from Schilt. The bullpen just keeps looking like a savant. Might as well start naming them after some painters and some artists. Get some Rembrandts in there. Obviously, them choking hazard Dodgers strike again. And then we'll look forward to Milwaukee. Let's do this. I know I've said it for 20 plus years, but I got a feeling this is the year. God, Tatis is such a sexy guy. Keep the faith, baby.
1 year soon, the baseball gods will smile on the San Diego Padres, and we will have a parade.
Stay vibrant, Friar Faithful.
And now your handsome host, Beto Diaz on Friar Field Talk.
So jumping right back into it, first game of the series on Friday, the Padres have another massive comeback. They end up winning 8-7. Just really, really good to see from our boys, showing their potential and the play that they can play up to. Let's go ahead and take a look at that series first. Obviously, like I said, Padres win 8-7. This game was really back and forth for a majority of the beginning of the game. All three games of this series were really, really competitive. None of them were blowouts. They were all really close games. And going against the Dodgers, I feel like that's something we really, really got to try and keep coming together. I don't know how many years, for so many years, these assholes have always had our number, especially during the regular season. It's like every fucking time we would lose to these guys. So taking the series in their home is so huge for the grand scheme of the season. Just a really, really good effort. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first couple of big plays. Obviously, the first inning of this game, Machado homers. A really good series for Machado. Really starting to heat up, just as we expected. You know, a lot of people were started giving some lip and some shit about Machado. I'm like, nah, we don't need none of that. A notorious Dodger killer. He just keeps on killing them this series. Really good for Machado. Let's look at the first swing here. Boom. Actually, let's replay it just in case we missed it. Yamamoto was the pitcher in this first game. Absolutely sits on a fucking breaking ball from, I don't know, had no break whatsoever. Sends it to left field. Machado looks good. Give him the bat flip. Padres go up 2-0 early here. Just an ugly, nasty pitch from Yamamoto. Yama meatballs, if you want to call him. Beautiful swing from Machado. Makes him pay. Takes him to left. Stares at it. Gives it a couple of walks. And then finally flips the bat. Just a really, really good hit from him. Obviously, the Dodgers come back first inning. This is the game where we had Michael King pitching. We'll look at his line in a little bit. Just want to go over the big highlight plays first. Michael King did kind of struggle. He did allow 7 runs, 4 earned, but not terrible. Well, a little terrible given what we've had from our starters. I would say kept us in the game, but we wore down a significant number, which we'll look in here in a little bit. But obviously, Dodgers clawed back. But it seemed like at this type of game, you had a feeling it was going to be close all the way through, because Ha-Seong Kim comes back and says, you know what, I got you right back. And right next inning, right after that, takes another meatball from Yama Meatballs. 95, turns on it inside, takes it to left, into the sea of fucking assholes, and just looks good. Kim had a really good series as well. Not so much other than this big hit. In Game 3, he has 4 walks. We'll look at that in a bit. But really good hit here. Obviously, Dodgers end up doing what the Dodgers usually do. Some timely hitting from piece of shit, troll face Max Muncy. And Mookie Betts with a 3-run shot after a major, major error that extends the inning. Not going to really do bonehead plays when we win the series. I usually want to just focus on the good stuff, which there was a lot of good stuff in this series. A really, really good series win. They extend the lead even up to 7-3. Teoscar ends up hitting another 2-run shot. And that's as much home runs and runs they get this game. They end up with 7. Last time they see it is in the bottom of the 3rd. Bullpen savants. Absolute masterclass from the bullpen all 3 games. Game 2 is speculative, but Game 1, Game 3, just really, really good. Obviously, Cronenworth comes up again. Another piece of shit pitch from Hudson, this time in the 6th. And at this point, you're like, okay, Cronenworth hits the home run. We've seen this song and dance before. The comeback is officially on. Crony has another good series. This guy looks like he jumps like 3 fucking feet out of the air. I don't know what kind of belief there is he can play right field. Didn't do too much. Obviously, that makes it a 7-4 game, 3-run game here in the 6th inning. You have kind of a thought that, like, we might lose this game because of our hitting and running scoring position numbers, but you had to have a belief that we have a chance to come back in this game. Now, here in the 7th inning, there's a big part. Bogarts grounds out and ends up scoring. But a lot of people are forgetting about this spot right here. Right here, let me pause it real quick so I don't have to replay. We have runners on 1st and 3rd. This is the top of the 7th. This is Ryan Brazier here for the assholes. He's already thrown 14 pitches, have taken some really good at-bats against him. 1-2 count here. Obviously, runners on 1st and 3rd with 1 out. A play that honestly a lot kind of goes unnoticed. Mike Schilt sends the runner from first on a 1-2 count down 3. I didn't really see anybody talking about this. I thought that this was a really big play in the series because he calls a hit and run here with Bogarts, and obviously Bogarts gets some good contact on the ball, but the runner's already at second. Brings the run home. Bogarts gets the RBI. Merrill scores. Significant play here because if Schilt does not send the runner here, that's a double play. Inning's over. Don't score that 3rd run, and we obviously don't score the next couple runs that's going to happen here in a second. So a really big play here to make it a 2-run game, to bring in Merrill. Mike Schilt masterclass by sending the runner here on a hit and run, and that leads to the next at-bat. The at-bat heard around the world, of course. El Nino sends one fucking deep again. Dude just loves hitting in Dodger Stadium, and what a better guy to do it, right? Against this absolute shithole-stained piece of shit stadium. Gets an inside ball, takes it to left, admires it, sends it to left. We got a fucking tie game. El Nino ties it up with another big hit. The guy loves hitting in asshole stadium. And this game was really, really down to the wire for our bullpen. Obviously goes extra innings, and we end up winning it from the kid with 2 outs. Big hit knock from Merrill. Gets a ball high in the zone, takes it to left field, brings in Azokar from second. Padres take an 8-7 lead here, and at this point you're thinking, damn, whoever scores first in this game, obviously if the Dodgers scored first, they were going to win. But if we were to be able to score, you like our chances to hold the lead with Bobby fucking Suarez coming up. Obviously Merrill gets the big knock. I mean, every video I feel like I'm complimenting the kid. He's just a stud. He's playing so good. Had a running catch here also early in the game that saved a run off Otani, a double from Otani that could have extended the inning for King, that could have ran into some problems. But obviously Merrill gets the big RBI there, and Bobby fucking Suarez comes out with big fucking balls with the runner on 3rd, gets Mookie to pop up to Merrill. Merrill starts dancing in center field like it's October, baby. What a first win of the series. After this, you're thinking, man, oh, this might play. Give me a second.
Thriving.
Sorry. You're thinking, man, maybe this is a series we got a chance to take. Taking game 1 is so big. And obviously, we end up taking the series. Really good game, 8-7 here. Go ahead and check out the box score really quickly. Bogarts 0 for 5, but he did have that timely hitting base. Force out that led to a run. Really big at bat there. Tatis, obviously, probably player of the game here with Merrill. 3 for 5, Cronenworth 1 for 5, Machado 1 for 4, Profar 1 for 4, who we'll talk about game 3 and game 2 shortly. Campusano 0 for 5, Kim 1 for 5, Merrill 2 for 4 with another really good game. Wade 1 for 4, Eggy pinch hits and goes 0 for 1. Just a phenomenal first game here that sets up the tone for the series. Just some competitive fucking baseball from the boys. All you can really ask for. So many duds from last year in the past where you just like the game's not even competitive and the game's over in the 3rd inning when you go down. But now it just feels like with this team, the way it's oriented and the way we've set up the lineup, that any game we can come back from now. It's so refreshing to see. So yeah, that's game 1, wrapping up game 1. Padres won 8-7. Really, really fucking good win. Bullpen was phenomenal. Let me check my notes here. They allowed 1 hit in this game. Matsui allows 1 hit, and other than that, no hits allowed from the bullpen. Obviously, King goes 5. Let's go ahead and look at his stat line one more time. King goes 5, allows 6 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. And look at this. Donuts and the bullpen, baby. 1 hit, and it's against Matsui, who has another really good series. Just a phenomenal win here on game 1. Padres take it 8-7, really setting the tone. Obviously, game 2, bit of a dud. Padres lose this game 5-2. And you know what? I wasn't too mad about it because Gavin Stone, of course, no-name fucking asshole pitchers seem to always do well against us. And this was another example of that. Was cruising through 5, almost 6 innings. Was no-hitting us for a bit. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this stuff always seems to happen to us. But obviously, can't get the dub here. They another competitive game though. Like, look, it's a 0-0 game to the 4th inning. Waldron did not pitch bad. Ends up pitching 5. Allows 3 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 4 Ks. From your 5th starter against the Dodgers in LA, I'll fucking take that anytime. You're telling me if you give yourself a chance, right? Another competitive game here, and just didn't go our side. Obviously, Cosgrove kind of shits the bed in this game. Obviously, Mookie gets a single in the 4th to go up 1-0 for the Dodgers, and then Nino, kind of another one of the bright spots of this, gets a base hit, really nice, shortening his swing, going up the middle, brings in 1 to tie the game. And look, this is in the 6th inning. Like, I mean, this is competitive. This is competitive games, competitive baseball. So Nino continues to rake. Just looks really good and just absolutely loves hitting in Dodger Stadium. Unfortunately, the next half inning, Cosgrove gives up some runs, and we find ourselves in a 4-1 hole. Tyler Wade does end up getting an RBI single in the 7th to cut the lead to 4-2, and then they get it right back, going back to 5-2. A bit of a dud this game, but there was a highlight in this game. And believe it or not, it came from none other than Will Smith. The catcher for the Dodgers, who seems to be public enemy number 1 again in San Diego, just seems like whenever the Dodgers have anyone talking shit, it just seems to always fucking blow up in their face. And I loved it even more that they blew up right in front of us, and with none other than Jurickson Profar. In this game too, 2-0 count, 1-0 count, and Profar kind of looks like he's going to bunt. This is while Gavin Fuckface Stone is throwing a no-hitter still. Pulls back the bunt, and then the next pitch goes a little inside against Profar. Kind of takes a little bit of an exception, thinking maybe they're throwing at him for trying to bunt. I can see the analogy here. I can also see, honestly, fuck the Dodgers, but it probably was nothing. Probably wasn't throwing at him. But take a listen to this quote from Fuckface Will Smith that kind of set a fire under my ass. I'm sure it set a fire under Profar's ass, which we'll see in Game 3 here. But this is the really, really good quote that came out of Game 2, where the Dodgers did up winning, but I think we ended up winning the series after this. Take a listen.
All right, so 4th inning, Jurickson Profar overreacts to a pitch inside. What was said between
Dodger
you two?
reporting.
Yeah, I don't know what his deal was. He thought we were trying to throw at him. I don't know why we would have thrown at him. He's kind of irrelevant, but yeah, I don't know.
Kind of irrelevant. Kind of irrelevant, huh? Interesting. Just don't know why these assholes find the need to just talk shit all the time. I don't know. I mean, looking at Will Smith, I'm sure he's had a very prestigious playoff and World Series career. I can see all those numbers just floating into my head of how relevant he is. You know what? We're going to play a game here. We're going to play a fun game. I haven't done this. I have not scripted this. Just came to my mind really quick. I'm going to go to my search bar. You can see here. Will. He might pop up, but I'm praying and banking. Sorry about that. I got a weird message. My encoders were messed up. But anyways, I just skipped that out. Typed in Will Smith, and obviously, because I don't really know how to spell, I spelled Will Emith. I can't spell for shit either. But of course, he doesn't even pop up as the first fucking guy that you come up and search about. I mean, a little bit like, duh moment. But like, if we're talking irrelevance, I don't know, man. Type in Will Smith, he doesn't even fucking pop up. But let me see this. Jurickson. I don't even have to spell out his name yet. I just put J-U-R. Boom. There he is. With his beautiful smile. I don't know. Just a little something, you know? But yeah, called Profar irrelevant and really, really shitty and kind of a fucked up thing for someone that you know. Us Padres fans know Profar is a baller, has good vibes, always very professional, just wants to play baseball and play it well. So, fuck Will Smith. But obviously, this comes to bite him in the end. Let's go ahead and look at the stats for Game 3. A really, really good game from our Padres. We take this one 6-3. Darvish ends up pitching good enough, goes 5 innings, allows 4 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Not his greatest stuff, but not his worst either. Obviously, allowing 3 runs in LA through 5 is not a death sentence. Again, like I keep saying, competitive baseball, that's all I want. And especially when you're playing competitive baseball against division rivals, and especially when it's against the fucking Dodgers. So let's go ahead and take a look at the big moments of this game. Obviously, Padres win 6-3. Matsui gets the win. Suarez with the save. Starts off with a bang here in the 4th inning, kind of like a pitcher's duel a little bit. Darvish was working around some batters, ended up doing okay through 4. Obviously allows 3 in the 4th, but Machado gets us started here. Oops, I don't want to play the sound. I want to blow out your ears. Obviously against Paxton. Boom! Another bomba. Really unleashes this one. I wish I could do my best Joe Davis impersonation of sending that one to fucking Pasadena. When Mookie's home run barely went over the fucking fence. This one went 413 fucking feet, motherfuckers. So he stares at it, gives it the beautiful bat flip. Really shitty pitch from Paxton. Don't know what he's thinking going up and away against Machado here. Makes him pay for it. Gives us the 1-0 early lead. Manny just with another really good breakout series. Really does well against fuck-faced asshole Dodgers. Obviously, the 4th inning comes and Darvish runs into the problems. They tie it up 1-1. And then fuck-faced troll bitch motherfucker Max Muncy ends up hitting a 2-run shut down the right field. However, Padres stay competitive. Campusano comes up with the bases loaded and manages to get a double play. Not the greatest, but it does score the run. Cuts it to a 1-run game. And then Merrill ends up coming in right after him with a runner on 3rd and 2 outs. Obviously, here comes and gets a good piece of it up the middle. Tries to get it. Mookie tries to get him. I don't think even with a good throw he gets him here. Ball goes into the fucking dugout. I expect to see a lot of this from Mookie. I don't. I know he's an exceptional athlete. Fuck him, obviously. But he is an exceptional athlete. I don't expect him to do well at short. I just don't see it. And I expect a lot more problems from him. Obviously, I'm a fucking hater-ass motherfucker. But, like, cool. I'm cool with it. We'll end up scoring a run here. Make it 3-3. Merrill ends up taking second here. Obviously, we don't end up scoring that run. But now we have a tie game. And then, 7th inning comes. We manage to load the bases. And none other than our boy, Jurickson Profar, comes up. Any guesses what he's going to do, Will Smith? Any guesses at all? Well, I can tell you what he does. Another little cool graphic here. 46% hard hit rate so far this year. A major jump in his stat on that in that category. Obviously, translate well right here. Profar, bases loaded, top 7. Boom! Takes one to deep right center. I think it's gone. Probably another 3 feet. It's a grand slam. We have Slam Diego and Fuckface Stadium. But obviously, spinning that wheel, driving all 3 runs in here. Take a 6-3 lead. What a fucking moment from Profar. Such big dick energy. Takes the ball high in the zone and sends it to deep center. Outman has no chance at this ball. About maybe 2 feet away. 2 feet away from going clearing the fence here. But what a hit from Jurickson. Gives us a 6-3 lead in the 7th. The way our bullpen had been setting up and had been looking in the past, I had a feeling that this game was a fucking wrap. And obviously it was. Some really good stuff from Profar. And then obviously to end the game, Bobby fucking Suarez comes in throwing absolute fucking cheese. Gets the nice easy double play to end the game. Padres take the series in LA. What a fucking series win this is. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box score. Profar, obviously the player of the game here. Just an absolute fucking big dick moment from him. Bogarts 0 for 2 with 3 walks, however. Managed to get on base. Obviously, the walks were a problem for the Dodgers. A little combination of really good at-bats and some really shitty pitching from their bullpen. But really good stuff to see. 3 walks for Bogarts. Tatis 1 for 3 with 2 walks. Cronenworth with 2 walks, 0 for 3. Machado 2 for 4, obviously, with the bomb. Profar 1 for 3. Zokar pinch hits. Kim 4 walks in this game. Kind of goes unnoticed, but he was on base all the fucking time. Campusano first dead 0 for 5. Seems to be struggling a little bit at the plate, so hopefully we can fix that up a little bit here. Kind of fell off the last couple of games. Obviously, Merrill 3-hit game. The M&Ms keep mashing, man. Rosario goes 1 for 2, and Wade pinch hits 0 for 1. Just a stellar game here. Running a square position 2 for 12 is obviously not great, but we had that big hit moment, so we can kind of get away with it. Bullpen allows 2 hits against these assholes. One coming off Enyo and one coming off Wandy. Wandy, again, looks really good, man. Enyo, Matsui looks really good. Suarez, I mean, you say enough about Bobby Suarez. The guy is just fucking on. But a really good series from our boys. Wanted to do one last thing. I know this video is getting a little long, but Sammy Levitt, who is a reporter for the Padres in 97.3 The Fan, really cool dude, asked Profar what he felt about the comments from Will Smith and in just hero awesome fashion from Jurickson Profar. Let's listen to it.
Finally, you had the conversation yesterday at home plate with Will Smith. They had some things to say after the game. How did that impact your mindset entering this game, and what does it mean to now win this series the day after?
Oh, it feels good. You know, I'm not a media talker. You know, I like to just play, man. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything in the media. That's
Okay.
not me.
Fair enough, Jurickson. Congratulations on the win, and thanks so much for the time.
So just pure class from our boys. I mean, this is expected. All we are. We're San Diego. We have to stay classy. And Profar does just that. I love how he says he's not a media talker. That's not him. But you know he's back in that dugout. Throwing up middle fingers, gin from champagne. Maybe not champagne, but you know, maybe rolling up one. Just a fantastic, fantastic dude. And has just provided such a spark and energy for this team. Who would have thought? I mean, we've always known about the vibes. But just really, really cool stuff to see from him. Just a really good series. Wrapping it up a little bit. Fuck the Dodgers. I'm so glad we took this series. I honestly, when we won the first game, I thought, hey, well, if we lose the next two, at least we won one against them. But ending up winning 2 out of 3 is just so spectacular. Moving on, next series against Milwaukee tomorrow. 3-game series against them. Start time tomorrow is 4:40 p.m. We'll have Musgrove on the bump going against Joe Ross, familiar face, Tyson Ross, and our old dude's brother. Kind of surprised he's still in the league, so hopefully we can jump on him a little bit. And then another start time again Tuesday, 4:40. We'll have Dylan Cease going against Wade Miley. TBD on Wednesday for the Brew Crew, but we'll have King going at 10 o'clock on getaway day. So really, really good stuff from our Padres. Really hard to complain about taking the series in LA. Hopefully a really, really good sign of really good things to come. Hopefully we take advantage of this, keep hitting in timely situations. Loved it. No, I can't complain about anything. Just a brilliant, brilliant day for Profar today. Good things to come. I really love this series. I love talking Padres baseball as always. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you all again on Thursday most likely, unless there's another freaking crazy game in Milwaukee, which at this rate with our Padres seems like is a very high chance. So I hope to see all of you maybe again tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. But if not, I'll see everybody on Thursday. Stay vibrant, babies. What a win for our Padres. Keep the faith. Love y'all. See you soon.